Yo, what's up everyone? We are live now. Really appreciate you all tuning in to the live stream. And yes, before you tune into the live, just remember, not financial advice. You all got to do your own research. So yes, please do your own research before tuning in. So yeah, I got to tell the team that we're on live. I got to do a couple things and then we will get started here. So give me one moment. I got to pull up like a lot of these charts. Hopefully we are on live on the other chat. Alright, nice. I think we are. Alright, I gotta share this, so I gotta send like a couple notifications before we get started, as usual. So I'm gonna copy this, and then, yeah, we're gonna put this in the chat. Hopefully everyone pulls up. Alright, let's see here. Alright. And yeah, I'll turn the music down too as well. Give me a moment. I know it's a little bit too loud. All right. I sent like 2 notifications. Gonna send one more. All right, cool. We're on, guys and gals. Yo, Liz. Yo, good morning. Greg, thanks for all the likes and everyone so far. Jacob, what's up? What's up? IWM, Crazy Cat Lady, what's up? What's up? All right, Q's, Spy, Tesla. We're gonna pull up IWM. We're gonna pull up. Let's see here. Hey, I have a question. How do you put the text writing on your screen? Oh, so you mean like this meta, or are you talking about like the not financial advice? Let me know. But if you're talking about this right here, I'm pretty sure all I did was go to more settings, and then I had the canvas, and then I had the watermark on. So pretty much you can see like my watermark, and you could pretty much change like the color, how dark you want it, things of that sort. So that's just pretty much how I do it, if that makes sense. Okay, I think it was like a green screen. I put it on, so before I go on live, it's like an effect, and then it's like a green screen thing, and then you can upload your image. I have it as like a PDF file, so I had like a watermarked, pretty much. All right, let's see here. If you need help, just let me know. All right, cues. We're gonna go over this one first, as always. This is what I see here. So, and honestly, hold on. Honestly, there's still a move to the upside as well. This is what I'm going to do here. This is what I like. We got a nice area of consolidation, nice box here. Let's see here. All right, I'm hoping that we close inside this box here, and then on the next candle or when market opens, we have the empty space or maybe a nice retest under that level here. So as you can see, yes, we got nice little pocket to the downside if we want to get there, and that is down in that 604. So that's what I would like to see there, which doesn't look too bad. So I've seen wick, body candle, or wick there. Could be another body candle here in the next 3 minutes, depending on how we close. And yeah, that's what I like there. That is on the cues. Obviously, yes, there's a lot more legs down. So you've got another gap here that is under that, and that is from that 598 down to that 592. So if we end up dropping today, you know, that'll be perfectly fine. But yeah, it looks good. We'll see if we can get a nice little trade on that. And then upside, I'll be honest, there's a little pocket from that 611 up to that 612, so I might end up taking a little lotto there. We'll see. But yeah, above this 612 area, I personally had empty space up to this, let me see here, the 616. So yeah, clear gap down, no consolidation. Nice little move there. So right now, I'm just going to see how this plays out. I might have to tweak these charts up a bit. Hopefully we get some sort of decent close. So We shall see. All right, cool. So yeah, that was on the cues. That's what I got there. Let me see what else we got. So I do want to go over. Honestly, we'll go over Spy. We'll go over Spy here. We'll go over Tesla. We'll go over IWM and then Tesla. And then yes, if you have any requests, you could drop those in the comments as well. All right, I want to get rid of all this and start on a lower time frame. Yo, Law, thanks for reposting the live stream, bro. Appreciate it. So yeah, just like all these other plays inside of our Discord, same exact trades as always. All right, the bigger picture here, what I do like is that we do got a pocket under us at that 677. I do see that. You can probably see yourself. There's a little empty space move, which looks good. So if we get there, that's what I would want to see to this downside. We got a nice pocket there. I understand. So I'm going to do a box like this. Because under that 683, there's a move down to that 681. Nothing crazy. And then above that 685, there's a move up to this 687 range. So small little gap move there. Let me see what else we got. Yo, Tonio, what's up, man? Do I have a code for the Discord? I think so. I think we entered the codes, but I think it still possibly works. It's PUTTBRO30. So yeah, you can see it inside. I think we have it somewhere here. So yeah, I think it's still active there. It should be, unless Milo turned it off. But yeah, you can see PUTTBRO30 for pretty much everything. You can even, obviously everyone knows, if you're not new here, you can see what we do inside the Discord. See the type of trades we get in. See what happened yesterday, the day before that. So literally same little plays, empty space. So not a bad day. We'll see if we can get some other decent plays today. You can see what happened the day before that. Same trades. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Yeah, no worries, bro. All right, so that's on SPY. Let me see here, 1 hour chart. So if I take above that 685, there is a nice pocket here. So that is above that. Let me see here. So literally same thing. We got another gap here. Only thing different is I'm probably going to use a floor for an entry, depending on where we go. But yeah, we got empty space above us here as well. So that's above that 689. So we'll see if we get there. We'll see what type of move that wants to happen. All right, glad we ended up closing in the box. That's great, great sign. Yo, Kristen, thanks for the follow. Appreciate it. All right, 1 second here. We got to go over. Yo, Mike, what's up? Shop and TTD. Yep, got you, bro. Hopefully you're doing good today. All right, so after we go over the ETFs, so just got like a couple more to do, but so we're gonna go over IWM, Tesla. I'm gonna pull up these other charts for us really quickly. Shopify, TTD. All right, if I can type, that'll be good for today. Let's see here. Hold on, I'm just going through. Stephanie, what's up? DG. So yeah, we're just gonna go down the line. So can you take a ticket for me? RMG. Yeah, man, I could definitely take a look at it. I've never traded it. I'll be honest with you, but yeah, we could definitely take a look. Yo, Football Book, thanks for the follow. Appreciate it. Let me see here. SOFI, and then all right, yeah, we're gonna do those. All right, now for my favorite part, IWM, Tesla. Honestly, I'm going to keep these same levels that I have. So what I'll do, hold on, I'm going to get rid of these top levels here. I know it looks a little bit confusing, but It's just empty space and boxes, all that good stuff. All right, so same thing, just like all these plays in the Discord. So yesterday, we had a good play on this one. So downside and also the upside that ended up doing pretty well. Honestly, if we drop today, so we didn't end up getting under our wall there. So what I would like to see here is us breaking through this 258, going into this empty space down to that 253. That's what I would like there. Hopefully we can get there. It looks really good. Not too bad. And then, yes, we can look for the upside, which... Hold on. Alright, so yeah, downside looks pretty crazy. I will say upside has a little bit of turbulence. I do like this move above this 264. But depending on how we play or how we open up, might end up using a floor to the upside. So if we end up dropping down to 258 and rejecting, might get some calls there. We'll see how things play out. As of right now, I feel like right now it's in a little bit of chop. Obviously could be a little gap here, but nothing too crazy. If I end up taking the upside, it would probably be from a floor entry rather than like a box. So yeah, that's what I can see there. Looks good. You can see we are in just a bit of consolidation here, just a little bit. So we'll see. So this is that full picture there, at least for me. But yeah, we get above that 262. That's that floor there, and then we got the empty space. So we'll see how that plays out. This is that full picture that I pretty much saw here, which doesn't look too bad. Hopefully you can see the charts and all that good stuff. So yeah, that's on IWM. All right, cool. Yo, Fishing Adventure, good morning. Thanks for being in the other chat. Really appreciate you all tuning in. I think we're live there. So yeah, hopefully you guys like that display on YT. So I think it looks a lot better. It gives you like the full screen. All right. So yeah, that's on IWM. That's what I can see there. Just a little bit slop. Let me see here. Want to see if we break outside that 261. So this one would just have to be like a lotto play here if that ends up happening. All right, cool. We'll keep on going. Tesla and then Shopify, TTD. We got, so you probably see your crest there. So yeah, we'll go over it. One moment here. All right, let me see here. Yeah, I'll be honest. I already have what I like here. This is from this morning. Actually, no, I'm lying. I think this is from yesterday, from my last stream that I tried this one on. And honestly, I still feel the same way about it. We got empty space above us. Yo, Chris, what's up? Yeah, I got you, man. No worries. So POTR, HOD. Yep, I got you, guys and gals. So above that 408, I want to see up to that 414, which I probably should write down. Hold on, give me a second. I'm pulling up my my notebook here. Let's see if we can get a nice little entry play on this for today. What is that? Tesla. So yeah, it looks good. We got a nice little empty space pocket. So clear gap down, empty space above us. Downside, let me take a look here. 30-minute. All right, so you can see what our circle. This was yesterday. So if anyone was watching my stream yesterday, it looks like we're trying to go into this pocket here. So depending on if we get a pullback. All right, let's not do green. We do got a nice move down that 397. That's what I would like. If we get there, and then let me see, we got another little box here. So top bottom wall under that 396, could see a move to that 391. So That's the next little play that I would like to see if we can get there. Looks really good. So that's on that 30-minute chart. So if this play ends up happening here, I'm just going to wait for this next little pocket there, which doesn't look bad. And then let's just say, screw it. We want to go up. Might end up using this floor for the upside if we reject. And then once we do get above our level here, we got some empty space, which looks good. So that is on Tesla. Yo, Alfredo, what's up, bro? Yeah, well, if you have any requests, you can drop those in the comments, guys and gals. All right, one moment here. And yeah, if you're in the chat, you'll be able to see some of these charts. So Rugged is going pretty crazy on those charts right now. All right, cool. And yes, if you are on this stream, we've been streaming on YT for a while, so we're probably going to migrate over there since my TikTok profile wants to give me banned stuff. So, all right, that's there. Tesla, that's what I like. We did IWM there. Okay. So Shopify, and then I think we got to go over a couple other of these plays here. So give me a moment. Oops, don't want to move anything. Yo, Cruel, thanks so much for pulling up to the stream. Dude, yeah, Amazon went crazy, bro. So yeah, Amazon went wild. Honestly, hopefully we still get a push, which we will get over. But yeah, great work on that, man. Pretty wild, bro. Yeah, well, yesterday was a wild day. I'm liking how we got, you know, the plays just worked. We didn't have to wait too long. And then, yeah, you could see what yesterday pretty much brought us to. So, yeah, wonderful day, man. Shout out to all the ladies catching some of those trades, too. Shout out to Karina. She's doing her thing, too, as well. So, literally same plays. We just try to hold them. And, yeah, that's pretty much it, man. All right, let's see. Shopify. Can I look at SPY? Yep, we can go for SPY. Amazon as well. Let me see here. What do we got? I kind of want to get rid of this and go to a 24-hour. I'm going to be honest. Yes, we got a box above that. So above that 183 up to this 140. The move that I like the best, or at least mostly here, is we got a nice pocket here. So got some empty space above that 142. You can see. Yo, Riptide, what's up, bro? I'm starting to remember like everyone's users' names in the Discord, so. All right, yeah, we got some empty space above us too. So above that 142 up to that 162. That's what I would like there, if we can get that. All right. Now, hold on, let's see here. We got to go over AMZN. All right, cool. We'll take a look there. And then what else do we got? NVDA, TTD. All right, yeah. We'll do this on a 24-hour chart here. Dang, yeah, man, yeah, this is wild here. Only because we got still a crazy pocket here. So, as you can see, if you can see my chart, hopefully you can see that a little bit clearer. All right, let's see here. So, yeah, we got some empty space, which is right above us here. Looks like we ended up punching straight through this wall, this box here, and then yeah, lots of empty space up to that 3650. All right, I'm gonna write this one down. I'm gonna keep this one in my notes. Looks like I missed a crazy little entry on it. But yeah, beautiful push, beautiful push. All right, yeah. Yeah, there's still a crazy pocket here, bro. Like a real, I'm not gonna say it will hit, But if it does, I like that 32, and then hopefully that 36 looks good. So my ideal play on this, so I really don't want to chase into it. We do got, we do got the empty space, which looks good, but hopefully a nice little pullback for that. Yo, Mariana, what's up? Did we do the Qs? Yes, we did, but yeah, we can go over that again. No worries, literally at all. I got you. CEO bought like 150 shares. Oh wow, 150 million shares. yeah, that's wild. 28, yeah, 30, yeah, that's wild there. So yeah, that was on TTD. DG, I think someone was asking about this one. I'm not too sure. I'll be completely honest here. The only thing that I got on this, which I do have my alerts on, this is on a weekly chart. The only thing that I like, as you all can see for yourself, we got this nice pocket here, empty space, and right above us, so right above that little 171, we break above there, we got a nice pocket to this upside. So I already have my alerts on this set. I don't need to write it down, so once it happens, or if it does want to happen, there is that empty space to the upside that looks good. And then yeah, pretty much same thing, just like all these trades. Doesn't matter if it's on a weekly chart, 4-hour chart, 30-minute. I'm looking for that same play. So you can see yesterday, POTR, we hit that target a little bit more. You could see IWM downside, and then the upside ended up doing its thing. We had a beautiful little entry there, and yeah, yesterday was it was just a wild day. Like, shout out Robert. Literally same thing, same trade. So if we get it, thank you Jesus, amen. Shout out to Fabby. So literally same exact trades. You can see how we call those trades out literally every day. So yeah, same, pretty much same little plays. All right, now let's keep on going. So TTD looks great. Great find on that. I wish I would have found it like yesterday. All right, let's take a look here. Yo, Jose, what's up, bro? Yeah, we got to go over NVDA and then Amazon. Actually, I think Amazon's going to be a little bit easier to break down as of this second. So we'll go over this as of right now. So hold on, we did this on a 4-hour chart too. So a nice little 4-hour chart. And honestly, we're still in that empty space, but we did get a pullback on this. So as you can see, my breaking level from this, as for yesterday, was that 212. We had this clear gap down, no consolidation. You can see no consolidation at all. So that's what we were targeting into. And then you can see once we posted it, we posted this one inside the Discord. Amazon needs to clear that 212 for that continuation. And then boom, we had that pretty much that continuation once we broke outside that level there. And yeah, went up to what, 217. Now I still want to see the empty space, but I feel like we got a little bit of consolidation now. Hold on, let me see here. So yeah, now we got a little bit of consolidation. So we got a nice top and bottom box here, and hopefully we get outside of that 217.21 and then get that continuation up. I will say that if we end up, hold on, I gotta tweak it up just a bit better. But yeah, if we end up dropping, I gotta be careful, because under that 214.75 range, there is a little pocket under us. So I'm gonna be careful with that trade. Obviously, you know, a lot of end up trimming here. But yeah, I got up to that 222. And then that final, I have up to that 232. So that's what I would like there. We'll have to see if we can get a decent move for today. So we'll see, though. We'll see. Yo, Lee, what's up, bro? What caused Amazon to run up yesterday? I think it was some sort of news. I'll be honest, I'm not 100% sure. The only thing that I saw that I cared about was the empty space here, and I seen us pretty much exploding. So that was that little standpoint with that. So you can see that was pretty much the empty space. Same exact trade, same exact, literally everything. We had the Potter box that we needed to break through. You can see where we were. We had to break through it, break through that consolidation to target into that empty space. So that was that only standpoint there. And as of right now, we're gonna have to wait and react and see what happens. If we break above 217, hopefully we hit that upside. If we break under this 214, we gotta be really careful. All right, so yep, let's go over NVDA. Yo, yes, what's up, bro? All right, yeah, I can definitely take a look at that. No worries. All right. Yeah, that is crazy. I'm seeing that on TTD right now too, which is wild. All right, yeah, let's go over this. And yes, I'm going to be honest. This looks very complicated. So screw it. You know what? Let's start fresh. Let's start on a nice clean canvas and let's see what the damage is here. So the 4 hour looks good. I do like this nice little 1 hour chart that I saw a little bit earlier. And the only reason why I like the 1 hour is because, as you can see for yourself, we do got some clean empty space. So, boom. Not sure if you can see my little levels here. You can probably see me in the screen. What's up, everyone? But yeah, we got a nice clear gap down, no consolidation, and then hold on, we got a nice pocket here. Actually, you know what? I might write this one down. This one looks really good. All right, yeah, that looks really decent. So top, bottom wall. Yeah, it looks good. It looks good. So clear gap down, no consolidation. That's something that I would like to target into. So obviously Amazon didn't hit the full move. Obviously it has a chance to do it. Has a chance not to do it. But I would like to target into that empty space if we can get there. Would like to see above that 186. Looks like we had a floor grab at that 184. So we'll see how that plays out as well. And then we can go down to a 30 minutes. Let me see. All right, yeah, I got it. So this is what I basically seen on this 30-minute chart. This is nothing crazy, of course, but yes, we got a nice little empty space pocket here. So that is going to be, let's see here. So we scroll up. Oops, wrong box, wrong way, wrong way. There we go. So I personally have under this, let me see. Under that 181, I did see that we got a nice little pocket down to that 180. So basically same little trade, seeing a clear gap up, no consolidation, and then yeah, you can see that pocket that I would like to target into if we can get it. So it actually doesn't look too bad. We'll see if we can get a nice little decent move for today. So that's that. Hopefully we get that nice little play. All right, now let's get straight to it. Yo, I know we got to go over SOFI. Chris and Will, hopefully you're watching. All right, so we got to go over POTR, SOFI. What else? You guys want to see the cues again? And by you guys, I mean me. And all right, yeah, we got some. All right, just making sure you're watching before I go over it, bro. And then yeah, we'll go over Netflix too. So I'm gonna pull up all these other little requests that you guys got. Omar, what's up, dude? Path, yes sir. Path, and then INTC. Cool, cool, cool. All right, so SOFI, I still, and it seems like every day it's like in consolidation. The only thing about SOFI is like it does like to have its moves. At least that's what I've seen. It'll have like some moves that you're not expecting, maybe when you're not looking. So this is why I have these alerts here. So yeah, above that 1984, we got a nice pocket here, and want to see if we can get above that. And I got my alert set on that. Downside, I still like the same thing, which is under that 1852. And I get it, nothing crazy. Like I said, down to that 1809, and then I probably would leave like a lotto runner trying to reach that 1707. So right now we're just in consolidation. You can see we're going back and forth. This is something I would not want to trade. So once we break outside of consolidation, once we decide that we want to get a decent move, that's when I would want to trade. So same thing, just like all these trades here. Like obviously same exact charts. Didn't get to post every single chart, but yes, you can see we're in a little bit of consolidation. Once we break outside of it, looking for the upside. So something like that. IWM, obviously both sides end up doing well. We had the empty space from that beautiful floor entry. So literally same thing, same trade, just like all these trades. Shout out to the ladies and the gents. Just two cons, and you can see what a few members did on that. So and that was just literally yesterday. All right, let's see here. So let me take a look. What else am I missing? AVGO. Yep, gotcha, bro. AVGO as well. So yeah, we're gonna go down the line. AVGO, I did see that you requested that like back in 1935. So we'll go over that after this one. All right. So yeah, POTR, still same exact thing. The thing I like about this one is we're still above our imbalance. So the first target ended up hitting here. What I would like to see is if we can continue to that final, which is that 155. Hopefully we can hit up, even up to that 165. So literally same exact thing. You can see this same play. Clear gap down, no consolidation. You can see where we're at now. I like how we're bouncing right at this imbalance, and hopefully we stay above that to try to hit that 155. So that's what I would like to see. The only thing that I would be careful on is we got an empty space move down. So if we end up dropping under that 151.91 and we commit to it, could see down to that 149. So but still I like the upside. Hopefully we hit that full move. The mothership spy. Yo, I got you. 148. Retest 148. Let me see. 148. I mean, I hope it doesn't do that. I mean, only for me, it's only runners. I could care less if it, you know, goes up all the way or if it drops down since our first TP was hit. But yeah, it looks really good. Hopefully we just get that continuation. That's what I would like. But like I said, we're just going to have to see how things play out. All right, 1 second here, 1 second. All right, Glock just texted me. Give me one moment here. All right, cool. Cash, good to see you, bro. All right, so we did that. AVGO. Now let's take a look here. Which is crazy. All right, I see the 30-minute chart already. I'm just gonna go over what I had or what I have on this higher time frame. I'm gonna put my alert down just a bit here. As you can see, got this nice clear gap down, no consolidation here. This is something that I would like to the upside. I had my alert here since you can see like the 1800s. 354. Hopefully we get a nice candle body close outside this level here. And boom, you can see we have a lot of consolidation. I don't really want to trade in this. So once we break outside of it, we do have this pocket that I do want to go into. So that's what I would like to see. I know I'm showing this example 1,000 times, but yeah, clear gap down. Once we break outside of that consolidation, I'm looking for the empty space there. So literally same little play. Right now we're just in it a bit. What's crazy is I do see some downside, so give me a moment. Probably down there. All right, let me take a look. So yeah, clear gap up, empty space right under that 331, which doesn't look too bad. So we'll see. All right, so that's on AVGO. Actually, not a bad move. Not a bad move. We'll see if we can get sort of move there. Did we go over IWM? I think we did, but we'll go over it again. No worries at all. What else? We got to go over Path. I think so Path, INTC. I think Lee wanted that one. Netflix. Yep, we'll go over this one as well. All right, and IWM. Oh wow. Oh dang. Yeah, that's crazy. Well, yeah. So before we go over IWM, is going to be pretty much self-explanatory. Netflix. So yeah, it had actually a really good push yesterday. I know a lot of people ended up getting out of that trade. Trim up was fine for me, but yeah, clear gap down. Obviously, we're still in the empty space, which, you know, looks good. The only thing is that I can see is if we go back under that 97.27 range, we could see some downside. So that's the only thing there, which looks like it does want to retest. But if we do want to finish that full move, I like up to that 146 and then that 104.94 range. So that's what I would like if we can get it. All right, so all right, cool. So that's on Netflix there. We'll go and take a look. IWM, we got to do Path, INTC. If you have any requests, any other ones, just let me know. You can drop those in the comments. IWM, I do like this. So this is probably how I'm going to play it. If it gives a move, obviously not going to force anything, of course. But you can easily see we got a nice gap under us. So this was something that I wanted actually yesterday. So yeah, if we end up getting that little break outside of that 258, oh brother, we got some empty space that is below us down to that 253. So that's what I like there. Not gonna say this will happen. Obviously this may not happen. We could end up dropping down. So this is something that I also could see. If we want to drop down, my floor is at this 258 range. So if we end up rejecting that level here or somewhere close to that, then I might end up getting us calls for the upside. But we'll see how things play out. If we want to drop, if it shows me a clear direction, I'll definitely get in and see what those contract charts are looking like. So yeah, nice little beautiful move. You can see the gap that we filled yesterday. So obviously that downside ended up doing well, and then we ended up shooting up. But yeah, we'll see if we want to commit to that full move today. And yeah, you know, I understand, you know, I would love the downside. The downside looks great. I'm just gonna follow the charts and not follow my own heart. My heart is very, it can be wrong at times. So I'd rather react to the charts rather than be like, oh yeah, I'm gonna wake up and boom, dude, yeah, put's just gonna hit, and I'm just over here lying to myself. So yeah, I don't care where it goes, as long as it goes somewhere, I got a little play for it. So that's what I would want to see. Trades like this is what I would want to see. But yeah, overall, crazy week. All right, yes, guys, give me 1 second. I'll be right back. We got to go over Path as soon as I'm back. INTC. We'll go over. Hold on. All right, Q's ended up dropping down. Okay. So yeah, we got a couple other things we will have to go over. But yes, if you do want to join the Discord, links in the bio. You can join the free chat, the VIP chat. If you don't want to join, no worries. Just make sure to do your own research before doing anything. If you do join the free chat, honestly, scroll through the games page, talk to the members. We got a free chat for a reason. You can talk to the members there. I can't scroll too much. I don't know what they're gonna say, but all right, give me 1 second. I'm gonna grab me some water, maybe some fruit too. Yo, John, what's up, dude? Hope you're having a blessed one, man. Amazon, I think we did, but yeah, we can go over it again. I'll pull it up for us as soon as I'm back, my guy. All right, 1 second here, guys and gals. Please do your own research before tuning in. If you do plan on joining us. All right. 1 second here, 1 second here. And sorry if it sounds like you're in a dentist. Yo, what's up, everyone? I'm back. All right, so we'll get straight to it. Yo, Freedom, what's up, bro? Good to see you, man. All right, so let's see here. Yeah, Amazon, that's what I have here. So we had above that 212, and then hopefully we get outside of that 217. So that's what I had here, was above that 217 range that we do need to break above, just because we ended up building a little bit of consolidation on that lower time frame. So at least for me, I'm not sure about anyone else. Obviously, I could be wrong. Sometimes I am wrong. So yeah, just please do your research before tuning in. But yeah, if we break outside that 217, 18 range, hopefully we finish that, move to the upside. All right, let me see here. All right, INTC. What else do we got? Path and INTC. Let's do this. Let's go ahead and knock this one out. Knock these trades out for us. Do you consider that the floor on IWM? Dude, yeah, we can take a look at it. I think my levels, I think they look good. We'll see how they react to them. But yeah, I do like the empty space. All right, INTC 43. All right, so there's a little pocket here. I'll be honest, it's not my favorite setup of the day, but yes, we do got a, so this is like a little overlapping box here. But yeah, we got some empty space, which is under us. So if we do drop, not saying that we will, so please do your research. This could end up reversing. But yeah, I do like down to that. Honestly, I'll probably take it down to that 43.40. So yeah, a little turbulence there. But if we can get that nice little continuation break, we got some empty space below us, and then we'll see. Hold on. Above that, 45.94. Is that 46.84? Not a bad move either. All right, so yeah, it looks good, looks decent. We'll see if we get that nice little break. We got that empty space, which looks pretty good, pretty dandy. So not too bad, not too bad. All right, so that's on INTC. Not my favorite move of the day, but still a little move if it wants to happen. All right, what else do we got here? Hold on, I'm gonna tweak this up just a bit. So INTC snap, you guys want to see that? What else? HOD. So we didn't do path yet, did we? No, I don't think we did. HOD. And then yeah, we got to do Apple. I didn't do Apple yet either. Qs still look good. We'll see though. We will see. We will see. All right. All right, yeah, for snap here, we actually closed above just a bit here. I think I like the 4-hour chart a little bit better, but this is pretty much that retest level. So if we do not retest that 536 to the upside, we could end up dropping there. I remember doing this one yesterday on this 4-hour. So boom, we still had that nice close, but we got to see if we could get a retest. So I didn't end up taking this one at all, but hopefully we can stay above. I want to see how this is going to react today. Hopefully we get like a really strong close outside of our box, and then we got that empty space yet. So looks good. Hopefully we can get there. All right, so path, Apple. Let's take a look here. Yo, Omar, yes sir, bro. My bad keeping you waiting. All right, let's see here. What else do we got? I kind of want to do a 24-hour chart on this one. Oh, wow. Yeah, Omar, yeah, you might be onto something, bro. I might have to. I'm going to get rid of it because I'll be honest, I had a move here that was above that 13.33 up to that 14.43. But now I see that we did end up building a little bit more consolidation. I'll say a little bit better consolidation, actually. Hold on, let's see. All right. Just gonna tweak this up just a bit here. There we go. Let me see, let's see. So top, bottom wall. And then yes, right above us, we got empty space above. So right now, at least for me, we're in a box, we're in consolidation, so same thing. Just like a few of those other trades. So yeah, clear gap down, no consolidation. What I would like to see is a break and close outside that 11.38 to try to go into that empty space above, which doesn't look too bad. So yeah, that's on path. Not a bad move. Right now we're just in a little bit of chop here. So hopefully we can break outside and then hit this little empty space move, which looks good. All right, let me see here. All right, cool. All right, 1 second, 1 second. All right, so we got to do what? Spy. All right, spy. Of course, I gotta look these up. What are we doing for today? HOD. What else? Q's. All right. It looks like it's trying to move without us, but we'll see if we can get a continuation. All right, spy. IWM moving too? Yeah. Okay, I see it. All right, yeah, on spy. This is what I had here. So this could be a crazy bounce spot. So honestly, this is what I wanted not end of day, but once the market open, this is something that I did want here. Clear gap up, empty space. We broke under that level. I'm not gonna lie, we're about to hit that 681. It looks like 681.62. What I have next is this. So I got under the 677. If we can break that, we got a lot of empty space, which is still under us. That is from that 677 down to that 669, which looks good. Depending on if we bounce, might use this floor at the 683 to try that upside. So we'll see how that plays out if we can get a move. And then of course, I'm not saying that all this move is going to happen today. But at some point in time, I would love for this empty space to be filled to the upside. So that is above that 689. We got a clear gap down. No consolidation. Want to see if we can break through that consolidation and then target into that empty space, which looks good. All right, cool. Nice.
Big games.
Okay, cool. Big relief. Sorry, I got these ads popping up here. All right, so IWM, I know I went over this 1,000 times. And hold on, I gotta send a couple messages inside the Discord right now, so give me 1 moment. All right, one second. I'm texting some of the mods. We're pretty much planning for today, as usual. We always do. All right, yeah. It's gonna. I feel like it's gonna be a wild day. What do we got here? Let me see. All right, so IWM. Yes, this is what I have. I like this empty space below us here under that 258. If we can get there, which, you know, I'm not saying that we will. Obviously, if we end up bouncing from that 258, I might use it as a floor to the upside, but just gonna see how things play out, see if we can get a nice little move on it. Upside, we don't really have a necessary box. I do like above that 261, but I'm just gonna see what those option contracts look like. Hopefully we hit that empty space below us, which doesn't look too bad, not too bad. All right, nice. So SPY, we ended up doing that. Qs. All right, so this is what I have here, which looks good. So it looks like there could be a lotto here if we don't have that floor entry. But yeah, same thing. We got a nice clear gap up, no consolidation. Honestly, I wanted this to happen right before or right at market open. That's what I would want to happen. But as of right now, if we keep dumping, I got down to that 604. Will I chase into this? Probably not. I kind of want to see if we can. So if I end up taking this one, I gotta see some sort of retest at that 608. See if we end up truly wanting to reject, or if we want to use this as that upside. So we'll see how that plays out. Obviously, you know, there's a crazy move under that 598 down to that 592. So looks good. We'll see how things play out for today. So yeah, we got a couple moves here. Do I sell? I'll be honest. I mean, yeah, just all up to you. You know, just do your own research, not financial advice. I'll be honest. If I'm like already up on a play, and you know, at least if my targets have hit, I'm gonna trim and then leave the rest to ride or die. But you know, that's just me. So I could be wrong. But yeah, a lot of these plays that we get into, like, boom, I could be like really nicely or whatever. I might trim it off. And then I'm gonna leave the rest as like a free trade, especially depending on if we can get like a good percent wise. And yeah, you can see like yesterday we had the chance to do that. Day before that, so literally same plays, same trades. See what other members have done. The same little trades. You can see IWM, Qs, pretty much same thing. See what happened on a couple of those trades there. So. That's just how I play these stocks, but you definitely have a different opinion for sure. All right, let me see here. Yeah, Qs look good. I don't think I went over that. Let me see. Tesla, where are we at? Where are we? All right. So it looks like, okay, we got another pocket here. We'll see if we can get something on that. We'll see. Yeah, everything's trying to drop right now. We'll see if this is like a little fake out or if it's a nice continuation. So we shall see. We shall see. All right. So SPY, we hit that final target. I want to see if we'll bounce there or not. You still got some empty space under us above that 608. There's a nice pocket right above us too. All right, so it looks good. All right, let me see here. Yeah, on KR, we can take a look on this. I'll be, ooh, actually. So I did have above that 71.85. You know what? That doesn't look bad. Hold on. Yeah, that looks, what is this? KR. All right. I'll give it to you. It doesn't look bad. Not saying this is gonna hit or anything, but we do got some empty space under us that, all right, don't want to screw those green lines. All right, so I don't know what these contracts look like. Actually doesn't look too bad though. All that I would want to see is if we can get this nice little continuation. We got a nice break here. All right, cool. So yeah, we got the empty space. I'm at 66.33 down to that 61.67. All right. We'll take a look here. What else? SOV. So SOV. Man, I'm not gonna lie. I gotta start playing my boxes on this. This is like insane on that. All right. So it looks like we're building a little bit of consolidation to that upside. I do see that we're having trouble, or we're trying to break under that 74.30, and if that happens, I want to see down to that 72.02 level. So Actually, not a bad little play, not a bad little trade. We'll see if we can get that next little move. So, looks actually pretty good. But yes, guys and gals, thank you all so much for tuning into the live stream. I got a lot of typing to do, so everyone knows this is by now. So yes, I will be in the Discord. If you do want to join the Discord, link is in the bio. You can join the free chat, the VIP chat. You can scroll through, see what we've done and what we do. But yes, thank you all so much for tuning in. I'll either see you inside the Discord or in my next stream. Have a blessed one, guys. So, see you all really soon after I finish this puzzle. Alright, cool. Alright, see you in the Discord or in the next stream, guys. In Jesus' name, amen. Thank you all so much for tuning in.